Hey all, just over here at the Graphics Canada show, and I just stopped by the booth to see my buddy Steve, and here he is. We got Steve from Canadian Print Scholarship. What's
How you
happening,
doing,
Steve?
Oh, having a great day. It's nice to be able to press the flesh and do a trade show aisle introduction again, like real people.
It's always good, and always good to get the print shows because there's nothing better than the people in print. But I stopped by here just basically, I wanted to know from you, well, I know already, but I want you to tell people, give me the lowdown on the Canadian Print Scholarship. I can barely speak this morning.
The quick deal is we encourage young people to choose a career in print by studying at one of 8 institutions in Canada that have printing and graphics communication management. We present 85 scholarships a year, helping encourage those kids to graduate all the way. Most of the provinces in Canada have some program or another. And so donors, like the people who are in this trade show, supply the money that we give out to those kids every year. And it's a wonderful contribution from the industry. We actually act as the conduit to make sure that we clear the way through the schools, that we make connections for hiring those graduates, for having industry partners speak at those schools and share their stories so the kids feel encouraged to stay in these programs.
Cool, love it. I have a question.
Yeah.
Of all the kids that you put into school, do you track or do you know how many actually stay in the industry?
Yeah, it's interesting. We recently paid one of the students at TMU to go through the last 10 years of all the TMU graduates and find out where they are on their LinkedIn. And so we were able to find out
Cool.
that, like 10 or 20% of them were easily identifiable in the graphics communication business. And some of them are working at like the graphics department of TD Bank. Not a printing company necessarily, but like somewhere where graphics and signage and stuff is going on. Others are working for agencies, and some of them are working for more traditional commercial print places, etc.
Cool. Yeah, listen, you know what? I don't care if they're working for a printer or not, but if they're working within the graphics industry and we got young people out there who understand it because they studied it, because they had the opportunity to see it, then we could figure that they're only going to help enhance our industry.
Exactly. Exactly.
And how many a year do you give out? How many scholarships a year?
85 a year
85
right now.
a year.
And we're trying to increase that. We're always looking for new donors. If we every time we get a new donor, we can find another student. And donations are $1,500. So if somebody in the industry, a person or an organization wants to donate $1,500, we'll give that to a student who's studying. If they continue to do it, then they can support that kid all the way through school. I mean, we basically make a guarantee to those kids that we're going to support them as long as they stay in the program.
Wow! First of all, I think that's amazing, and congratulations to the to the scholarship fund. My message to everybody in Canada is this: instead of giving $1,500 to your local politician who's going to do nothing but piss you off and ruin the rest of your life, why don't you take the $1,500, send it over to the Canadian Print Scholarship, and help them help young people define who they are and be better in life and give them a mission. That's what I want to tell you all.
Thank you, Warren. That's a great message.
It's a pleasure. And thank you, Steve, and to all the people that put in their time to make this, because really, if anything today, life should be about the kids and what we do for them, not about us anymore, because we've passed the point.
I agree. And if anyone's around the show or they can meet some of these graduates and students over the next few days, because they're coming to visit. On Friday, we're going to be packed with students from TMU. It's a great place to meet young people who are really enthusiastic about this biz.
Cool. Then I'm going to come back on Friday and meet some young people.
That's what you want to do.
All right, Steve. Have a great show. Appreciate you coming.
Thanks, Warren. Bye.